all have the goals to which we aspire, but even the best of us can sometimes feel that our aims exceed our grasp. If only there were a way to tap into our hidden potential. Well, as it turns out, there is. To get the most out of yourself and your life, you just need to develop the right habits. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is one of the most celebrated self-help books of all time with more than 10 million copies sold. Socraters Inc. presents The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the summary from the author Stephen R. Covey. In this book, Covey presents a framework for personal and professional effectiveness based on 7 habits that he believes are essential for success. These habits are designed to help people become more proactive, goal-oriented, and effective in their personal and professional lives. But before we go to the first habit, make sure to subscribe and give us a like so we can make more videos like this. Habit number 1. The first habit is to be proactive. This means taking responsibility for your own action and decisions and not letting external circumstances or other people's action dictate your behavior. Proactive people are able to take control of their lives and make things happen rather than simply reacting to the events and situations that come their way. For example, if you are proactive, you might take initiative to start your own business rather than waiting for the perfect job opportunity to come along. Habit number 2. The second habit is to begin with the end in the mind. This means setting clear goals and priorities and visualizing the outcomes you want to achieve. By starting with the end in mind, you can focus on what matters most and avoid getting sidetracked by less important tasks and distraction. For example, if you begin with the end in the mind, you might set a specific goal to run a marathon in 6 months and create a training plan that helps you achieve that goal. Habit number 3. The third habit is to put first thing first. This means prioritizing your tasks and activities based on their importance and urgency, and focusing on the things that matter most. By putting first thing first, you can ensure that you are making progress towards your most important goals and avoiding wasting time on unimportant tasks. For example, if you put first thing first, you might prioritize your to-do list based on the impact and urgency of each task, and focus on the most important task first. Habit number 4. The fourth habit is to think win-win. This means seeking mutually beneficial solutions in your interaction with others, rather than trying to win at their expense. By adopting a win-win mindset, you can build strong, positive relationships with others and create mutually satisfying outcomes. For example, if you think win-win in a negotiation, you might seek to find a solution that meets the needs of both parties, rather than trying to get the best deal for yourself at the other party's demise. Habit number 5. The fifth habit is to seek first to understand, then to be understood. This means listening actively and empathically to the others, and communicating clearly and effectively. By seeking to understand others, you can build trust, respect, and cooperation, and avoid misunderstanding and conflicts. For example, if you seek first to understand, you might ask questions and listen carefully to the other person's perspective rather than jumping to conclusions or interrupting them. Habit number 6. The sixth habit is to synergize. This means working effectively with others to achieve better results than you could alone. Synergy involves cooperation and collaboration, and it can lead to greater creativity, innovation, and productivity. By working together and leveraging the strength of others, you can achieve much more than you could on your own. For example, if you synergize in a team project, you might collaborate with your team members to come up with new ideas and solutions, rather than working independently and trying to do everything yourself. Habit number 7. seventh and final habit is to sharpen the saw. This means taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in order to maintain your effectiveness and well-being. By investing in your own growth and development, you can ensure that you have the energy, focus, and skill you need to be effective in all areas of your lives. For example, if you sharpen the saw, you might exercise regularly, eat a healthy diet, and practice mindfulness meditation to improve your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Final message. Covey argues that by adopting these 7 habits, you can become more proactive, goal-oriented, and effective in your personal and professional life. He suggests that these habits are essential for achieving success and fulfillment, and that they can be learned and developed with practice and discipline. Overall, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a thought-provoking and practical guide for anyone looking to improve their effectiveness and well-being. If you are interested in developing your personal and professional skill, this book may be a helpful resource. By following the principles outlined in the book, you can learn how to become more proactive, goal-oriented, and effective in your life. I hope this video is helpful. If you have any question or would like more information, I recommend checking out the book for more in-depth exploration of the concept discussed. Remember, the habits outlined in the book can be learned and developed with practice and discipline, and by adopting them, you can become more proactive, goal-oriented, and effective in your personal and professional life. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel, cause it is free. Thanks for watching, and until next time.